There we go.
We got the point. We're good.
Mike Sorg back there. And this
like
is
Oz.
Right.
The great and
right.
powerful.
So we were just talking about things we probably shouldn't talk about on this Facebook Live right
Or you
now.
were.
So, right.
I was pretty safe.
Right. So John and Rachel here from the YaJagoff podcast, which, by the way, you can get on radio.com. We're part of the Intercom system, Star 100.7, 93.7 The Fan, KDK AM, and Y108, and the YaJagoff podcast.
There you go. You just wanted to drop a couple radio stations.
Boom.
Boom.
Right.
Well, and speaking of, that was a good segue because we are so lucky. Kelly from 100.7 Star has reached out to us to kind of bring some positive energy every day with everything going on. We all know what it's like, mundane. Everybody's talking about all we do is eat, all we do is cook, all we do is hang around. Everybody's doing house projects, but running out of money. So if we're not doing that, we're listening to stuff about the coronavirus, which is super serious, everyone. However, we need a break from it. So we bring some positive stuff, and we're calling it the YaJagoff. What is it? What are we calling it?
The
dose of happiness.
Dose of happiness. Yeah, with Kelly.
We happy dose.
Right.
So
at 4:55 p.m.
Yeah.
every day, Monday through Friday.
And so we talk about the cool things going on. Yesterday, we talked about the fact that Monticello's was giving away free pizza, which is pretty cool. And then today we talked about this.
Yeah.
What else is going on but this?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you're tuning in for the first time, first of all, hi to Mark Hubbard from Screen Mobile. Hey to Jeremy Kaywood. What's up? And we're sharing here on, we got ML's on. That's cool.
Aww.
And so we'll try to keep watching the comments tonight. Becky Rosinski's on.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aunt Becky.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know.
So anyways.
So we have to start by saying thank you so much. Kudos again to KB Plumbing and Higgins Painting, which we mix up our P's sometimes. It's not Higgins Plumbing and KB Painting. It's the opposite.
Right.
But thanks to them, because of them, we are able to bring some live stream entertainment at 7:30 every Wednesday for the next 3 weeks now. And thanks super, super much. We had so many thank yous to Mike Sorg after last week because he's a lifesaver.
Right.
Sidekick Media from Sorgatron Media, and he's making all this happen because we are too stupid technologically to do so.
Right.
Therefore, you get to see these people perform thanks to his tech savvy ways.
And we were all supposed to meet at his studio in Beachview area, but we're not obviously able to do that. So, right. So, yeah, thanks. And so what happens is KB Plumbing will give $100 to one of our performers, and Higgins Painting and Dormont will give $100 to one of our performers. In the meantime, if you are watching, please make sure you look for in the lower third, as they say in the industry, there will be the Venmo or the cash whatever, a certain way. Cash app that you can donate to these performers because, again, they don't have any place to go. You don't have any place to go. So that's why we're doing this.
Right. And so it's local helping local.
Yeah.
Listen, I am having my big tanker.
This mug. Wait, put it in frame right there.
Guys,
there
I'm
you go.
Sure. I do know. Oh, I stole it from Quaker Steak years ago when we were in Sharon. Or maybe we didn't steal it. Maybe we won it for eating or drinking something, but we used to be in Sharon all the time. Anyway, this is like the mug in my house that everybody fights over. I got it this time for wine and lemon water.
Tom Harbaugh's on. What's up, Tomcat? And cousin Lisa from Sin Bin Creations is on. How about this? We got a good gang hanging out here.
So we're super excited to talk about a couple things. One, again, please, listen in to Kelly on Star at 4. She's a great show to begin with, but at 4:55, we bring you your dose of happiness. And this week's podcast, we're actually going to have Studio Raw's Dan Berta and someone else who you love, who we've been trying for weeks, and now we captured him because
looks like Scott Harbaugh from Channel 11 is going to be on this. But the podcast that's up right now is a good one.
Yeah.
And if you've ever Googled the meme "Buckle Up Baby" and that little baby's going like this, that kid is now 8 or 9 years old and he is on our podcast.
Yeah,
this
he
week.
did a great job.
13 million downloads of that meme alone, let alone or the GIF, not the meme. So who knows how
and
many
his mom
times.
Doesn't use it.
Right. So you have to go listen to him and his little hockey
story. And then
story.
Connor Lamb also was on.
Right.
He was super great. And Frank Murgia.
Right.
CBD.
Talking about CBD. So first of all, thanks again. So our guests are going to be, I guess we're going to switch over to them. Right. Here's Samantha Bentley.
She's sleeping.
Right. There she goes.
Yeah.
There she is.
Samantha, aren't you so excited that we put our volume button up so that we could communicate with you tonight? That's how equipped we were.
We were blaming everybody but myself. Yeah. So that's Samantha. You're going to see her in a couple minutes. And then Jess Klein. Jess, where are you?
I'm just chilling in my living room trying to keep my dog from barking.
Oh, listen, it's okay.
Dogs are okay. This is all acceptable. Have you seen the Jimmy Fallon show? Kids are hanging off his neck. It's good.
We're Jimmy Fallon-esque.
So dog is enough. I don't know how I can do kids.
Right. So we'll be seeing Jess play some music in about 20 minutes or so. And Mike Sorg, you're going to throw up something of a good-looking Mike Sorg up there.
Hi guys, I'm here.
There we go. Oh, look at that. There we go. Again, all thanks to Sorg for doing this. When we approached him about this, he said, "Look, I want to give back too. Let's do this.
Let's do it." Cool. So let's start.
All right. So
I'm a little nervous with Samantha, because last week with Colin, it was no joke. I accidentally stepped on a few of his jokes, but he's kind of used to it with me. So he didn't really let up, but basically, we're afraid of you. That's it. That's the bottom line.
Right.
So I'm not going to say anything inappropriate.
Okay. But here's what I'm concerned about. When we asked you to text us, she winks. When we asked you to text us some topics that you maybe want to discuss, sex was one of them. I don't know how to segue, so just go.
Yeah, I'm not getting any. So it was more of like a suggestion. Maybe we can talk about yours because I ain't have none. Yeah, I ain't been. I'm dry. It's
well, that's maybe why you're not getting it, because you are dry.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Well, hey. Now my 3 kids are here, and we're telling them that's wine that we're talking about, the dry wine.
I'm trying. Listen, you can't go out, so what are you going to do?
Right.
I don't have any equipment, and
yeah, and you can't go out to get it. And I don't think you order that.
You can't. Not on Grubhub. So, you gotta stay in.
Yeah.
The important thing is to be healthy. So you have to be creative now. I'm reading more. You just read. I read those hot novels, and put myself into them, and then you take it from there. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Imagination. For sure. What else are you doing though to keep busy? Like I said in the beginning when we started, essentially people are posting about recipes, cooking. I've never made this much. I'm going to the grocery store more because we're eating more. What are you doing to keep busy? Or you're still working? You're still working.
I'm still working.
Okay.
I do eat a lot more, and I find for me that's getting depressing. I'm tired of eating. I don't want to eat nothing else. But I am starting to exercise more. So that's what I'm trying to exercise so that I could be healthy. I'm trying to take this time to like do stuff like quit smoking cigarettes because I smoke cigarettes. You can't keep going out for quarantine for cigarettes or other drugs. You got to cut it out. It's time to get dry for real, like all the way around dry, guys, because you can't, but honestly, seriously, you can't keep going out for that unless you buy in bulk. But I think this is just a good time to like remake yourself.
Yeah.
That's all I could do.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, become a better you. But how are you exercising?
I'm doing on your chair, you put your arms on your chair, you do the whatever you call that.
Okay.
I do a couple crunches. I can't really do a lot because I'm very out of shape. I thought it was okay, right?
Right.
But your kids will let you know that you're fat, and so will your body. So I thought I was okay because I could fit a size 12. No. I can't fit a size 12, but I still can't breathe after 2 crunches. I almost died yesterday. So.
Okay. So are you switching up exercises or just giving it up?
No, I'm gonna just keep at it because I've been smoking cigarettes for a long time, so I know it's that, and I've never been an exercise person really, so I know I just have to keep at it. And I got friends on my Facebook list, people who work out all the time, that they'll give me encouragement and let me know like, hey, you gotta, you have to keep going because you feel dead at first and then it picks up. Mm-hmm. So that's just the stages. I've died like 6 times and came back. And I'm here.
You're there. Yeah, that's all that matters. What's it like? Are your kids at home with you?
Wow. My son is. My daughter's not.
Okay.
My son is 23. And me and him go about the quarantine different. I'm afraid he is not. Mm-hmm. So I think like we were talking about this. So if like there was like zombies or something, I would be the one to stay in. My son would be the one going out killing people and putting on armor and all that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but he's only going out for essentials, right? Like he's not hanging out. Right.
Yes, you're right. Correct.
That's right.
Everybody has their own sliding scale of essentials, right?
Yeah. I mean, because my mom lives down the street. I want to go check on my mom.
Well, you're allowed. You're allowed to do.
Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah, you're still allowed to check on your family, right? Especially if you have a family member who's needs you, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm just using my foot pedal to get my YaJagoff sign back on. It's all good.
I did, but see, I got sick. I had the flu. So that's another thing that scares me is because I got the flu. I've never had the flu ever. So
when did you have the flu? When did you have it?
Last week.
Because some people are saying, like, you read on Facebook that people are like, I think I had the corona. Like the cough. I'm serious. Like the cough was so bad in the winter that people are saying maybe that's what I had then. And it just kind of lingered because I was one of those people. I definitely had the flu.
So you talk about the flu. Go ahead.
Okay. Now
you're like, shut up, Rachel.
I'm gonna tell you now because I don't like going to the hospital. Let me just say that. I don't like going, and I'm not gonna go until I'm halfway dead. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not. So I was working. My throat was hurting. My head was spinning. I got through my shift. I said, all I need to do is lay down. So a lot of Black people, we believe that's real. Ginger ale, go to sleep. Like and I've been raised like that.
Right.
So I did my regimen. I had my ginger ale. Okay. I did have some toast because I felt a little dizzy. I said, maybe I need to eat something. And I drank some ginger ale and I laid down. When I sat up, I think I might have slept for 5 minutes. When I sat up, I was very dizzy and lightheaded, right? And my son came in the room and he shook me. He said, what is wrong with you, right? So he scared me. And I was like, I'm dizzy. He made me get up. He made me put my clothes on. And I tried to fight with not going to the hospital. He was like, you're going. I don't care. And it's funny to hear your kids talk to you like he's an adult, but.
Right. But like they're in charge.
Yeah. Like he really put his foot down. Like he pushed me, shoved me around and put my shoes on. I was like, God, because I won't go. Yeah. I just figure it's not a big deal. Right. Right. And I was scared because I didn't want him to say I had corona. Then I'm like, anyway, I get to Shady Side. I didn't even have it. They didn't even give me a choice in what hospital I'm going to go. That's another thing. I didn't like that. He didn't give me a choice in what hospital. He just took me wherever he wanted to go.
Where would you have gone?
Monroeville East.
Oh, okay.
I think they get you in and out fast.
Okay.
I like them.
Yeah.
They don't play around. You cough, they get you back there. They get you in and out. They touch you. They write their paper. They send you home. They're quick. Yeah. Shady Side, you got to sit, meet other people in the lobby. It's too much time. I don't like Shady Side. I don't like West Bend. Monroeville East is my favorite.
Okay.
But it wasn't like that when I went. And I didn't, count for that. They got me in and out. And they said I had the flu. I was so relieved. I got 3 days off from work, even though, I work from home. But still, you got to get your rest. I did everything I was supposed to do, took my medicine. So that was good. But, yeah, my son really...
Wow.
You talked about earlier your kids evaluating this. One of you is afraid. What's your son's take when, as far as this whole thing? Is he just out running around? You're afraid he's not, right?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm afraid he's not. He works at Popeye's chicken, which to me ain't essential, but it kind of is because that chicken is good. Okay. So he don't really go.
Wasn't there a competition? Like with who? Who was it? Popeyes and who?
KFC.
KFC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A.
So and Chick-fil-A. So they do the drive-through. If he doesn't do that, he'll go to the store. He'll check on my mom and he'll check on his girlfriend. That's his going out. Like,
okay.
I think it's acceptable.
To me, I think he's moving around too much. And I think I'm gonna get the flu again. That's how I feel.
But maybe going to the waiting room is a way to date.
I didn't think about that.
John did clearly.
I didn't have a brassiere on when I went. Nobody was interested in all that.
You didn't have any takers though?
They was like, "Ma'am, quit clapping." I was like,
did anybody?
That was good.
Yeah, I got that. Okay, all right. Yeah,
I love it.
I didn't have no takers. It was everybody was sick, so nobody was There was some cute nurses though, some male nurses. I did, keep a little eye out. I might have to go back.
Yeah.
Can you get the flu twice? That's what I want to know. Like, is it like chicken pox? Once you get it, you can't get it again.
I don't know.
I can't get it again next week.
I don't know.
I should be
well,
good.
Someone was answering. Jeremy Kaywood said you can have both at the same time.
Oh.
Meaning the corona and the flu. No, meaning the corona and the flu.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's what he said. And then
it's like having the sugars, right? Talk about the sugars.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm gonna mess around and get the sugars because I've been eating a lot of sweets. I've been devouring sweets at 2, 3 in the morning. I don't know what happens. It's like something comes over me and I'm up and I'm looking for candy. I got all kind of cakes and it's disgusting.
Really?
That's the number one killer for black people is the sugars. The devil ain't nobody but Satan brought the sugars in my house. That's Satan. Because every time I go to the grocery store, you're supposed to get toilet paper, your cleaning products, you know what I mean? Meat, potatoes, eggs, like the stuff that your grandmother or your mom told you to get, that you can make a meal out of everything. I go to the sweet aisle first. That's how I know it ain't nobody.
Okay.
What's your favorite sweet?
peanut butter cooked nutty butters.
Oh,
Nutter butters.
And the donuts from Nichols that look like a tire.
Feel like you could pop in your mouth.
I opened them up in the grocery store. They, ma'am, shut up.
I love it.
So let's see here. Jeremy. Oh wait, Wesley's in from Texas. Have you ever been to Texas? Performed in Texas at this point, or look forward to going to Texas? What do you think?
I would love to go to Texas. There's a comedian that I love this in Texas. Her name is Keisha Hunt. I watch all her stuff. She's really funny. She's a local comedian. I would love to have to come to Texas and perform with her because she's hilarious, man. She does a voice. She does a voice about her uncle, how just how talking to old people, but she does her uncle's voice, and she's very, very, very funny. So yes, I never performed in Texas, but I would love to go. Tell them to sit when the corona stop. Tell them to hit me up. I get out. Tell them. Yeah,
pitch them. Pitch. Say, hey Wesley, and pitch him why you want to go to Texas. Do it.
Oh, Wesley, why do I want to go to Texas? I would love to go to Texas to have an opportunity to perform. I would love to see your sights, taste your food, get an opportunity to meet Keisha Hunt, because I think me and her would be a great duo. And have an opportunity to do a great show out there, broaden my fan base,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People in Texas need to see me. I know they got other people, but they do need to see me. So
yeah.
Without a bra or with a bra?
Brassiere.
Huh?
Brassiere. With a bra, with a brassiere or without a brassiere? We talked.
If it's my first time meeting them people, I will put the brassiere on. But once I'm comfortable, that thing got to come off.
And the best part about this
is such an old word.
Yeah, but you said it twice. That's why I was like, she calls it a brassiere. All right. But you can't even see anything. Like, you're from here up, so we don't even know if you're sporting one now. So that's cool.
No, I do have. I did. I put one on. I was like, you know what? You better.
Just in case. You never know who's watching.
What's your worst gig so far? You're a seasoned comedian now. Jason Clark says you're Pittsburgh's best, but what's the worst gig? What's the most trouble you've ever had? Someone even
worst?
Gave. Yeah, what's your worst gig
I ever had? The worst gig I ever had was at a pizza shop downtown. I was with another comedian. His name was Tanachi B. So it was his show. And so the first part of the bar was, there was a bar on one side, a pizza shop on the other. So I go in with Tanachi B, and there was a jazz band playing, and we were going up right after the jazz band. So Tanachi was the host, and I was the comedian. So the jazz band leaves, and they take their equipment and their microphone, but Tanachi didn't have a microphone. But the pizza shop part did.
Okay.
So Tanachi wanted me to stand in this room, like where there was a podium where they would go to like yell people's food, like number 7 hoagie. You know what I mean? But nobody would have been able to see me. He wanted me to perform. I snapped clean out. I said, I'm not standing back here in this little room. It had freezer meats and all that back there. Like, I'm not. That was bad.
Yeah.
And I really haven't had too much. That was my worst, my only worst. I've had some times I got stiff, but bars are hard.
Yeah.
Those are my worst bars.
Nice. We don't see that. Listen, you're the only person on this thing tonight that doesn't have a dog. Rachel's dog is running around here.
Well,
Jess Klein's dog is in the background. But for some reason, talk about, do you have a dog over there?
No. I'm not a fan of picking up poop. I'm not. So I got to deal with my turds. I don't want a dog's turds. So y'all have a great time. That's another thing. Y'all got to wrangle them turds in the house. Best of luck to you. Bless your heart. What's your dog's name?
Tanner.
Tanner's turds. Yeah.
I don't want to
love
say
the word
his name
turd so much.
too loud. Jess just appears. Why do you love it, Jess?
It's so funny. It's just this 4-letter word. It's just like turd. It's just so, I don't know. It's so good. It's such a great word. So I appreciate hearing it like a lot just a second ago. I'm going to go now, actually.
Jess is not from Pittsburgh,
right?
Just so everyone knows. That's a Michigan thing, I guess.
But go ahead, Samantha. Continue on with the dog stuff.
No, I'm just saying I don't want to pick them up. I don't want to pick up because you got to curb the dog. You have to. Now, when I was coming up, I'm 43. You just stepped around poop. Nobody was curbing. You know, it's a new thing now. You got to curb your dog. So I'm not doing that. Curbing. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm from old school where I should be able to let my dog poop on your lawn. I think it's okay. But, you know, that's not what they do. So
no, you better walk around with bags nowadays. I'm 43 also. So you're a bicentennial baby. We never had this conversation. See? How about that? It's 1976?
Yes.
Get it.
We'll be drunk in the house. I'm going to call. We can FaceTime and just get drunk.
I do that a lot now at night. I'm not one of those people like waking up and doing it. Like,
Samantha, before we let you go, what's the biggest change in your life right now because of the coronavirus? What has messed with you at this point?
I think just having a limitation of going where I want to go. Yeah. And accepting the fact, like really wrapping my head around this is serious. That's what it is, because I think when I look through Facebook, sometimes it does look like a game. It doesn't look as serious as it really is. Right. And I you take that for granted. I've been, when I go out, I try to be as cautious as possible. So that's the thing. Yeah. Not taking everything.
So stay in, right? Isn't that your message? Just stay in.
Stay in and wear a brassiere.
Really going out for the essentials. Yeah.
Popeyes
and brassieres.
And brassieres.
Tell everybody now. I think down on the lower below you is your Cash App, but tell everybody where they can send you some money through Cash App. What is it?
If you'd like to send me some money, my Cash App is $412 FMYASF, and you can see me next, on my couch.
That's it.
I will wear brassiere. Because,
okay.
But you can, if they pay more, you don't have to, right?
Okay, this just changed.
No, I'm gonna have to get into that. You know what I mean? It might be a market.
That's awesome. Well, Samantha Bentley, thank you so much. Well, what's your website if they want to follow you, and how do they follow you on the internet?
I don't have a website up. I do have my Instagram. I'm comedian Samantha Bentley, and on Facebook, I'm Samantha Bentley. So you can follow me on either one of those. I don't know how to use Twitter. I tried. I can't.
Yeah, that's a guy thing.
I don't know.
Well, again, Jason Clark says, hey. So, all right. Oh, hey, wait. Will Rennebeck wants to know, how did you get started in comedy?
I got started. I used to do how
cute is my
a show where they did like skits. It was called Off the Grill. I did that for like 6 years, and then I just wanted to try it, and I tried it, and I was not good when I first started. Not at all.
Oh, is that right?
No, yeah, I sucked. I bombed a lot.
How do you know you bombed? What's like the
people told me? You can tell when people look at you like this, like the whole time. And then black people especially will let you know you was not funny. They tell you right there. They don't wait. Black people tell you you're not funny.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I learned.
I like that. And
that's a good thing.
Listen, sometimes like John will say, when my daughter like starts singing and I want to correct her, like, you're off key, I say it. You're off key. Let's go here. I can't help
it though, because imagine if you didn't, or if nobody said anything to me and I just thought I was hilarious.
Yeah,
and it was
right.
Like, no, you're not.
Yeah, I'm like, you are not going to be a singer.
Yeah,
or maybe graduate.
Yeah.
Anyway, Samantha. I'm just kidding. Anyway, you're awesome. We love it. We've had you on the podcast a couple of times. We're so happy that you could partake. Thank you so much. And we hope we see you soon out and about.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to see y'all out and about.
Yeah, and you can hang out. I don't know if you're going to hang out What's Just Klein or not, but you can either way. But Mike will control it. And hey, Patricia Vince from Zachary's Mission is on. Thank you very much. Jeremy's been real active. And your Aunt Becky. Who else do we miss? Anyway, Jason Clark. We talked about him. Oh, Lisa Nagy is on. Yeah, we got it.
We got it.
So, Paul
ready.
McGill, Terry McGill, look.
Paul McGill wants celebrity hugs.
There you go. All right. So, anyways, reminding everybody what you're watching is YaJagoff Facebook Live, and we are going to be here the next 2 Wednesdays as well, at least. Next Wednesday is.
Do you remember?
Aaron Kleiber.
Yeah.
And is the comedian, in case you don't know, Aaron Kleiber. And next week is Living with Monsters.
Yes.
And Living with Monsters is key because Living with Monsters, 1/3 of them, or 1/2, whatever, depending on the day. Corey is Higgins Painting. And when Corey heard this, that we were doing, he went right to it and said, how do I get involved? And I'm in for $100 per performer.
Well, and he gets it because he has a real gig, like a lot of these performers, but this is his passion. He loves to perform and he can't right now.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect opportunity to do it. So
yep. So excuse me. So.
But they're a duo, so they're kind of waiting for this to all calm down and figure out how it works. And of course, everybody knows the one and only Aaron Kleiber, right?
Yeah, and I mean, great. He has the Grown Dad Business podcast and the Dad podcast. And actually, if you want to hear Living with Monsters, you can go to the YaJagoff, Not the Parade. The Not Parade podcast, right?
Podcast where they were drinking the whole time. And we
were Which, again, by the way, listen, please go download the podcast, subscribe to it on radio.com app. It is just search for YaJagoff, YaJagoff, and subscribe to it. We would really appreciate this. Does not take the place of the podcast.
No.
Right? So,
we have the podcast.
And then the fourth week, we will have comedian
Ray Zawadney. One of your faves
from New York City.
Yeah, my boys follow Ray like crazy. You have to follow him on Instagram. Ray be killing them. And the other is the one and only Beaver County's own Justin. Wade.
Yeah. So he'll be on here. So, anyways, all right. So now it's time to hear some music, right? Now,
listen, I could talk for hours about Jess Klein, and she came to us on a whim on a podcast about 2 years ago now, I think. And she's from Michigan originally. She was just playing a few bars here and there, and the River's Edge actually sent her our way because we were looking for a musician for a particular podcast. We were actually shucking oysters. Do you remember that?
I do remember, yeah.
And she came on, and she just literally won us over ever since. So we brought her on to a couple different things. She also did the Ultimate Liver Function with us last year. Yeah. And we just had her on a podcast at the CMI at Point Park a couple of weeks ago. So
look at her gearing up over there.
With her,
we have to
she was napping while I was giving her all these kudos.
We have to say hi to Terry Kammerling, says hello, and Brian K is watching.
That's my cousin Brian the cop.
Yeah, well, that's why he's not on as his real name, Rach. He doesn't want anybody to know he's a cop. But anyways, so Jess Klein, how are you tonight?
Pretty good.
Yeah, you sound super excited.
I am. Talking to other people's good.
Yeah,
exactly. Good.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we appreciate you doing this because, as you know, I'm a huge fan, and you really won us over from your music, as I explained to everybody. But the last time we talked to you, what we really liked was you were talking about how it's a passion, but you get it. It kind of takes some time. It's not something, you have Byron Nash, who's one of those guys who's like, listen, this is an everyday thing, and I'm just doing something else little to kind of stay here. And you're saying, I got to balance both because I love doing this, but sometimes you got to put it on hold, but go back to it. Right. And so I love that passion, but nonetheless, you were completely all in for a live performance, and kudos to you.
Yeah.
So how do you want to do this, Jess? Do you want to do a few songs in a row, or we'll just play it by ear? Like we're gonna turn our microphones down while you're singing, but when you just kind of give us a thumbs up if you want to chat, or if you want to chat in between songs, we can do whatever you want to do.
Or if we're supposed to sing along, just nod your head.
Well, that's just a given.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, we're ready when you are, sister.
I like figuring it out as we go.
Let's do it.
That's our
play, and then I'll just give you a little thumbs up. Or if I feel like playing more, I'll just keep playing.
And just in case anybody loses signal, how do they follow you if they want to on the internet? Websites and all that kind of stuff.
So I'm part of a band, Jess Klein and the Good Time. So we're JessKleinandtheGoodTime.com. You can find us on Instagram at Jess Klein and the Good Time, Facebook, all that jazz. And then I just wanted to make a mention when the Venmo and PayPal pop up at the very end. I'm fortunate right now to have a job that pays me while I work from home. And so all of the money I make during this time on music will go to a few things. One, other artists that I'm watching and really interested in and do this for a living and need the money. When Particles Collide, I got their head on right now. They're amazing. And supporting through merchandise as well. I like CDs a lot. I'm still a CD fan. I don't know. And then going to just other random causes that are happening in Pittsburgh. So I'm not keeping any of the money.
Oh,
Awesome.
sweet. Sweet,
Aw.
Jess. That's very good. All right. Well, let's hear.
All right. And what does it matter? That I can swim. I'll just walk the ocean. That's I'll stay for the winter. But until you let me go, and I want to be the hero. And these songs turn bricks all piling on thick. Make sure I'm not at the bottom. I'm not in the mood to panic. I'm not in the mood to panic. Sing it, Peter. I pray that I'd sleep forever. I didn't trust my lungs, but I promise never to be willful. And these songs turn bricks all piling on thick. Make sure I'm not at the bottom. I'm not in the mood to panic. I'm not in the mood to panic. And these stones and wrecks all piling on thick. Make sure I'm not at the bottom. I'm not in the mood to panic. I'm not in the mood to panic. I'm not in the mood to panic.
Yeah, Jess. What's up, Jess? That's awesome. And I love the harmonizing from your dog.
Yeah.
It was
it
was appropriate. Yeah.
That's why people watch me and why they're friends with me is just for PETA. I swear to you.
Wait, so your dog's name is PETA?
Her name is PETA.
Oh, okay. Nice.
The infamous PETA.
Is it weird that I knew that?
What's that?
I said it. Maybe it's weird that I already knew that. Because I follow you. John probably doesn't.
Everybody knows PETA. It's
right?
I can be walking in through the neighborhood. They're like, "Oh, hey, PETA." I'm like, "You don't even know my name."
Right. Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
Nice. All right. So, what else do you have for us there? What's
musically or what? Because I can give you a lot. Actually,
you really could. Yeah.
Let's. I don't know.
You want to rap to her?
Yeah. No, do your let's see. You know, everybody on Facebook says, to post your 5th picture that's on your camera roll, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Right? So let's take the 7th song you ever wrote or something like that. How about that?
I thought he was going to have you pull up your 7th picture. I was like, what's happening right now?
Oh my God. I've been playing music for 20 years.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
Let me challenge. So I'll counter that with, I'm going to play something I wrote with my best friend in high school and haven't played in years.
Okay.
We're going to see how this goes. How about that?
We're all watching. Good.
Oh my God. All right. I'm
Get ready, Peter.
I've let this place take me over. I stood there and I watched it burn away. Give me hope, give me laughter before I blow away. What am I without these things that make me? What could I be without you? Or a hand that breaks me. Where am I left to go now? They've all turned away. And what about good and evil? You know it's all the same. What am I without these things that make me? What could I be without you? Or a hand that breaks me. And all your questions will soon be answered, and all these days will pass like midsummer rain, and all the letters that I sent to you.
How about that for remembering with your best friend?
I just got into it.
There you go.
I love it. Yeah.
That was sweet.
Well,
That's a
I
good
thought it was,
question,
you were like,
Jen.
man, I killed it. No, I thought that was super cool.
That felt really good.
And so everything you do now, I swear I read you had some kind of tribute. Didn't you do a tribute Talking Heads? No.
Oh, I posted about a tribute band. that
Oh,
was
you weren't
Talking
doing
Heads,
it.
and it was awesome.
I bet it
I
was.
wasn't
love
doing
the
it.
Talking Heads. Okay.
I
All
can't do that.
I was going to say, you don't do any covers, right?
I don't do many, but here's the thing.
Okay.
I'm trapped inside and not trapped. That's dramatic, but I'm inside and I should learn covers. I have a few, but I don't.
Yeah. What's your go-to cover? What's your go-to cover? Huh?
You just got to be like really, really good at it,
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Really
That's true. Because you're going to be compared. What's your go-to cover?
Toxic by Britney Spears.
Oh my
Is
God.
that right?
I would have never guessed that of you. Never.
That's funny.
That's so funny. All right. Listen, do you have one more in you before we go?
I sure do.
All right. We're ready for it. You can thumbs up us or do whatever.
Here we go. Ain't it funny how it goes when all you do is try? Started running for my life, thought I'd be somebody's wife by now. So don't get carried away, is what I say to myself, 'cause everything is worth this, everything is worth this. It's a funny thing to bleed, it's a funny thing to need you now. Now look at us, it's not enough to be curious. I can't wait to know your name. I can't wait to know your name. Where we are ain't where we're going, but if it don't matter to you, it don't matter to me right now. And I'll find a way to stoke this flame, and I'll stick around if you'll have me, 'cause this thing is electric, and I'm here if you're here now. Just look at us, it's not enough to be curious. I can't wait to know your name. I can't wait to know your name. You bring the bats, and I'll bring the butterflies, and you'll give me warm, and I'll give you emerald eyes. This thing is electric, and I'm here if you're here now. So look at us, it's not enough to be curious. I can't wait to know your name. I can't wait to know your name.
I love that song. Do you know the song? Did you know it? I can't wait to know your name.
Yes.
I knew it, Jess. That was awesome. Listen, we can't thank you enough. Any chance to have you on, we're always happy to have you. So tell everybody where they can find you. How do they follow you on social media and get to know a little more about Jess Klein?
Jess Klein in the goodtime.com or Facebook. I'm always using Facebook. So find Jess Klein in the Good Time on Facebook. You can find me, Jess Klein, on Facebook. Just become friends with me, the human.
Which is a good thing too. Mm-hmm.
It's not so bad.
It's all right. Yeah. And PETA. You'll learn more about PETA.
You'll just find me and you can be friends with PETA.
I love it. I love it. So thank you so much. If you're interested in more Jess Klein music, or you want to patron her because you know that she's actually giving back to more musicians and such and entertainers, you know, her Venmo is at the corner as well. So thank you so much for your time. Both of the ladies. It was definitely a girl power kind of Wednesday.
No doubt about it.
Hump Day Wednesday is girl power. And next week,
Aaron Kleiber will be here. And again,
Living
our
with Monsters.
sort of partners in this, Living with Monsters. You're going to love them.
And again, thanks to KB Plumbing and Higgins Painting. Right. And we'll be back again next week for an hour on a Wednesday from 7:30 to about 8:15 or 8:30, depending on how long-winded we are. And we have to mention, go ahead, John.
Here we go.
It's a little self-serving, but we need you to know.
Right.
It's not March Madness, but it is the YaJagoff March Madness. And what turns people into YaJagoffs? Vote.
Right. It's the bracket. Sweet 16 is up right now. And thanks to Rachel's son, Roman, We're even polling on Twitter and Instagram, but we're collecting in Sweet 16, and then it goes into the Elite 8 next week. But things that turn people into Jagoffs.
Yeah, so check us out. And thanks everybody for the support. Continue to check out YaJagoff.com and keep tuning in on Wednesdays because we're super happy to host these wonderful upcoming artists.
And then Star 100.7 Star.
Yeah, I'm up tomorrow, so let's see what I talk about.
4:55 every day, Monday through Friday.
Boom, 4:55-ish.
And please, again, make sure you donate to at least $1 or $2, a shilling, whatever you. People are making fun of it because I said shilling.
I don't know where that came
from.
Anyway,
anyways,
thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next week. Bye.